morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Desmond, and today on mathematics, we are going to be looking at simplifying expressions with brackets and fraction. So, what does this mean? We are asked to, when we talk about simplify, we are asked to break down the maths into the smallest possible form. It's just like if you have a math question like 2 plus 3 plus 4. So when you add everything together, the final answer is what you have as what simplifying, and you have that long question, you have broken it down into a final answer. So today we are going to be looking at fractions. Already we have some ideas on what fractions are. We know that fractions are numbers that have a divider and two numbers on it. We have different types of fractions, which are the proper and improper fraction, as well as the mixed fraction. So for this example today, we are going to be looking at addition and subtraction of what fractions with what brackets. Additions and subtractions of fractions with brackets. So we have the following question. I'm going to start with number 1. So number 1 here we have 2 over 5. We have 2 over 5 plus 4 over 5, then plus 3 over 5. Now, this one is not something that is difficult, okay? Now, since all of them have plus, plus, that's positive, positive, okay? It is possible for us to remove the brackets. It's possible for us to remove the bracket and solve the fraction normally. So, we'll be having something that looks like this: 2 over 5 plus 4 over 5 plus 3 over 5. So now, solving this, we have to look for the LCM of 555. That's the denominator, 555. So the LCM of 555 will give us what? 5. So we then have, how many 5 can we find in 5? Is 1. 1 times 2 is what? 2. How many 5 can we find in 5? How many 5 can we find in 5? Is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. How many 5 can we find in find the 5 is what? 1. 1 times 3 is what? 3. So we'll add the what? Numerator together. So we'll be having 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. So our answer will then be what? 9 over 5. But remember, we talked about simplifying. Simplifying means we have to make it to the smallest number. So this fraction is, despite the fact that it's the answer, but that's not the last form. The last form will then be to convert it to improper, to mixed fraction, because this is an improper fraction. So how many 5 can we find in 9? We can find 1 5 in 9, which will remain 4, then we put over 5. That's 5 in 9 is 1. Remember 4 over 5. That's the denominator. So we are done with question 1. So let's go to question 2. Now for question 2, we have this. We have 6 whole number 1 over 3 plus 2 whole number 5 over 6 in brackets plus 1 over 6. So if we want to add this, it's not very difficult. Like I said, we have addition. We have addition. The only thing that we are doing that is different from this is that we have to convert this to improper fraction. Or we can also solve by adding the whole number together. Okay, then you solve the fraction separately. So what I'm going to do now, to make it easy for us, I'm going to bring the two whole numbers here together. So I will then have 6 plus 2, that's the whole numbers, then followed by the fractions, 3 plus 5 over 6 plus 1 over 6. So I hope you understand up to this point. So 6 plus 2, then with the fraction. So 6 plus 2 will then give us what? 8. Then we now have to find the fraction, the solution for the fraction. Now the LCM of 3, 6 and 6 will be 6. So how many 3 can I find in 6 is 2. You now use the 2 to multiply what? 1. So 2 times 1 will give us 2. Then 6 in 6 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Then 6 in 6 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So we then add this together. We'll then be having 1 plus 2 plus 5 is 7 plus 1 is what? 8 over 6. So if you look at this, we still have, remember, we are doing this simplifying. We have to break this down to the smallest number. So by doing that, we have to look for what is common here that is common here. So 2 can share both these two numbers. So we have 2 here is 3, 2 here is 4. So we then have 8 what? 4 over 3. Okay? 8 4 over 3. But remember this one. Remember this one we have to convert it to improper, to mixed fraction, so that we will have an whole number here. So we then say how many 3 can we find inside 4? It's 1. So we say 8 plus 1 whole number 1 over 3. I converted this to mixed fraction. So 8 plus 1 will then give us what? 9 1 over 3. So that's the answer for that. Then number 3. Number 3 on the board here we have a subtraction question. Number 3 we have 7 over 8 minus 1 over 4 minus 1 over 3. Now, like I told you earlier, you can remove the bracket. So removing the from this place, we can see that we have 7 over 8, okay, minus 1 over 4. Please do not multiply this. Minus here, okay? Just like we will bring out the plus without multiplying the plus sign. So minus 1 over 3. So if we are going to do this, we are going to be finding the LCM of 8, 4, and 3. So the LCM of 8, 4, and 3, we have to do this separately here. We have 8, we have 4, and we have 3. So 2 in this one, we have, let me use 4. 4 here we have 2, 4 here we have 1, then 4 and 3 is still 3, then we still have 2 and 3. So we multiply this together. 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 2 is 24. So our LCM is 24. So now 8 in 24, 8 in 24 will be 8 times 1, 8, 8 times 2, 16, 8 times 3, 24. So that's 3. 8 in 24 is 3, 3 times 7 is 21, minus 4 in 24 will give us 5 plus 6, that's 6. 4 in 24 is 6, 6 times 2, 6 times 1 is 6, minus 3 in 24, that's 8. 8 times 1 is what? 8. So we have to subtract this, then we get our answer. Then 21 minus 6. 21 minus 6 will give us 15. 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8 will give us 15 minus 8 will give us 15 minus 8. That's carry one here is 0, here is 15 minus 8. That's 2 plus 5, that's 7. 15 minus 8 is 7. So we have 7 over 24. So 7 over 24, something can still go. We ask ourselves if something can go, but if you look at it very well, nothing can go, because 7 times 4 is 28, and 7 times 3 is 21. So this is our final answer. Then number 4. Number 4 we have 4 whole number 1 over 2 plus 3 whole number 1 over 10 in brackets plus 2 whole number 3 over 4 plus 3 whole number 3 over 8. So for this one now, we have, like I said initially, we have to convert these numbers to improper fraction, or we can solve directly. Since all these things have plus, okay, since they have a positive sign, we can remove the brackets and we have 4 plus 3 plus 2. So we have 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 10 plus 3 over 4 plus 2, 3 over 8. Okay, so if we have all this together, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9, so we have 9 here. Then we have to solve for the fraction. You know, 2 can go in 4, so we have to look for the fraction of this. So we have to look for LCM rather of 10, 4, and 8. Okay, or 10 and 8. So what can go here? 2 here, 5, 2 here, 4, right? So 4 and 5. So 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 2 is 20. 20 times 2 is 40. So we have it 40. Then we have 2 in 40 is 20. 20 times 1 is 20. 10 in 40 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Then 4 in 40 is 10. 10 times 3 is 30. Then 8 in 40 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. So add all this together. 20 plus 4 is 24. This is 54. 54 plus 15. 54 plus 15 will give us 69. So we have 69 over 4. So we have to break this number down. Okay? Actually, nothing can go, but we can convert it to mixed fraction. So how many 40 can we find with this? We only find 1. It will make 29 over 40. So we then add this answer with this one. We then have 10 remainder 29 over 4. So for number 5 question, we have open bracket 9 whole number 1 over 2 minus 2 whole number 3 over 8 close bracket. Then we have minus 3 whole number 1 over 2 minus 1 whole number 1 over 4. So for us to solve this question, we have to take into account that this is quite different from other examples that we have solved so far. Why? This is the difference. If you look at this minus here, this minus is close to this bracket, meaning that the minus will be multiplying the values of this bracket. That's what it means. And this is a positive number. So that means minus times plus will give us a minus. Minus times minus will give us a plus. So this is how this type of example will go. But this one will still be weighty. So remember I told you that you can bring them out, transfer them out. I can say 9 plus 2 plus 3, 9 minus 2 minus 3. But don't do it like that, since the sign will change in the question on this side. So the best thing to do is just to convert and then start solving. So now let's begin with the first one. 9 times 2 plus 1. 9 times 2 plus 1. 9 times 2 is what? 18. 18 plus 1 will give us what? 19 over 2 minus 2 times 8 is 16. 16 plus 3 will give us 19 over 8 minus, remember minus times this will give us minus. Minus times plus is minus. So 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 will give us 7 over 2. Then minus times minus will then give us plus. Then 1 times 4 is 4. 4 plus 1 is what? 5 over 4. So now this is what we now have. So solving this, we now have to find the LCM of all these numbers. And if you look at it very carefully, the LCM is 8. Because 2 can go in 8, 4 can go in 8. So using our LCM, which is 8. Now 2 in 8. 2 in 8 will give us what? 4. So 4 times 19. 4 times 19. 4 times 19 will give us what? 76. So we have 76 minus 8 in 8 is 1. 1 minus 19 will give us 19 minus 2 in 8 is 4. 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28. Then plus 4 in 8 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. So we solve the numbers that are on top the 8. So solving that, we now have 76 minus 19. Then 76 minus 19, solving that. Okay, I will solve that here. Somewhere I'll also reduce it. So we have 76 minus 19. So if I go here from here, become 16, becomes 16. So that will be 1 plus 6, that's 7. Then 6 minus 1 will give us 5. Then minus 28. Then we'll have, going from here, become 4. Here is 17. That's 2 plus 7, that's 9. Then 4 plus 2 is 2. Then minus, that's plus 10. Plus 10. here we now have what? 39 over 8. Okay, 39 over 8. So we have to convert to mixed fraction. Okay, so how many 8s can we find in 39? How many 8s can we find in 39? Remember that 8 times 4, 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 5 is 40. So 8 times, it will go 4 times. So 8 times 4, okay, 8 times 4 is 20. 8 times 4 is 16, 16. That's 32. 8 times 4 is 32. So 32, so we now have 7 remainder. So 7 remainder, that's 7 over 8. So this is our final answer. 4 over 7 over 8. So that's that for number 5. Then number 6, which is the last example for the addition and subtraction, we have 3 open brackets, 2 over 5 plus 1 over 3, then minus 2 open brackets, 3 over 5. I'm going to come down there, minus 1 over 3. Okay, I hope it doesn't confuse you. So now remember, this is expansion, removing the bracket. Okay, so we have to use this 3 to times this and use this 3 to times this. We have to use this minus 2, not 2. Minus 2 to times this, and also use minus 2 to times minus 1 over 3. So let's do that quickly. So we'll be having 3 times this. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just convert this, then I'll multiply with 3. 2 times 5, 2 times 5 is 10 plus 2, that's 12. So we have 3 times 12 over 5. I hope you are following. I'm using this 3 to times this, plus 3 times 3 times this and also times this. So 1 times 3 is 3 plus 1, that's 4 over 3. That's for this first one here. Then minus 2 times positive number will give us minus. So 1 times 5 is 5 plus 5 plus 3 is 8. So we then have what? We then have 2 times 8 over 5. Okay, then for this last one, minus 2 times minus times minus is plus. So we now have plus. We have plus 2 times 1 over 3. Okay, 2 times 1 over 3. So different ways we can do this, like for these ones, like if for example this one, we can cancel this out, but for the sake of this video, we are not going to take any shortcut, so I'm just going to do it directly. So 3 times 12 is 20. 3 times 12 is 36. Okay, then over 5 plus 3 times 4 is 12 over 3 minus, okay, 2 times 8 is 16 over 5, then plus 2 times 1 is 2 over 3. So this is what we have it. So once we have all this, we have to find the LCM of this. Then we then do so the LCM of, you can see that we have 5, 3, 5, 3. So that means that the LCM should be 15. So if our LCM is 15, then we then have 5 in 15 will give us 3. 5 in 15 will give us 3. 3 times 36. 3 times 36 will give us 3 times 6 is 18. That is carry 1. 3 times 3, 9 plus 1, 10. That's 108. We have 108 plus. Okay, 3 in 15 is 5. 5 times 12. 5 times 12 is 60. Minus. Then we have 5 in 15 is 3. 3 times 16. 3 times 16. 16 times 3. So 3 times 6 is 18. It's carry 1. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 4. That's 48. Plus 3 in 15 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So when we solve all this, we get our final answer. So we have 108 plus 60 will give us, I will do this addition here. 108 plus 60 will give us 168. 168 minus 48. 168 minus 48, this will give us 0, this will give us 2, this will give us 1. Then we now add what? 10 to it. Then we now have, then we having what? 130. 130. So we have 130 over 15. Now we have to find how many 15 can go. I think 5 can go here and 5 can also go here. So we have to break it down. That's what we mean by simplifying. Okay? Simplifying. So coming here, we are going to continue from here. We have 130 divided by 15. So let's use 5. 5 here is 3. 5 here, 5 in 100 is 20. 5 in 30 is 6. So that will give us 26. 26 over 3. And if you look at 26 over 3, nothing can actually cancel each other. So we then have 26 over 3. So then to simplify it to the final form, which is how many 3 can we get in 26? It will give us 8, which is 24.